This is our very first episode of Girl, Let Me Tell You. I'm Jenny. I'm 35. I'm married, and I'm a mom to a very sassy 7-year-old daughter who keeps me on my toes.
Hey, you guys. Welcome to Girl. Let me tell you, I am Chloe. I am going to be 55 years old. Originally born in Brooklyn, New York, living here in Central Florida. And I have one daughter who is going to be 37. She's 36. Yeah, I can't even remember. Yeah. Welcome to Girl. Let me tell you.
All right, so Girl, Let Me Tell You podcast, our first one. I'm Lynnette. I don't know why these ladies decided they wanted to disclose their age because I am not. I am not disclosing that right now. So we're just going to let you guys figure out how old I am. But I do have 4 kids. I'm also not disclosing their age because then that gives me up. I live in Central Florida, born in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Heritage is Lebanese and Spanish, but grew up in Springfield, Virginia. So, but right now I'm in Oviedo, Florida.
Also, about myself, I am married, but separated. And it's a little complicated, but
Can we just call a situationship? Let's just call it that.
but it's not a situationship. It just works for us. So
Wait a
it
minute.
is
That's
what it
like that
is.
couple I told you about that I read about. That remember I sent it to you guys? That famous couple that the actress lives. She's either an
Oh,
actress
okay,
or
okay,
she's
yeah.
like part of the she's a senator or I don't know, she's something. And she says it's been working for over 30 years.
Yeah, some people it works for that. It's better that
Mhm.
they stay. You stay on your side, I stay
Yeah.
on my
Yeah.
side.
He has
We see each
his
other.
house, she has her
Mhm.
house. They go to each other's houses, and then that's it. And then
Mhm.
Well,
they
there's
go
a
back to
couple
their own
that I
house.
follow on TikTok, and they don't sleep in the same room. Like, he has his space, she has her space.
That's actually good
Which
too, because
there's
you don't
times
get to
whenever
hear
I'll
them.
sleep in the spare bedroom for my space, especially because
Yeah, for
Noelle
your
sleeps
space,
in
and
our
then
bed.
sometimes the husband is snoring, and you're like,
Girl.
"Come on
Oh my
now,
God. Oh my God. Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on."
I'm so happy I don't have to deal with any of that.
They will find you. Be like, "Where you
Ugh.
at, mom?"
I get no peace. Okay. Zero
Oh
peace.
gosh.
You know what the
Oh
worst part
gosh.
of that when the kids are little, I remember you can't even go to the bathroom.
No.
Like you be in the
Okay.
bathroom and they just right open the door. Can I have a snack? I'm like, really?
Girl. Yes.
I'm in the bathroom. Like,
Oh, I get that
Yes.
now.
no,
With
no.
mom lives with
Not
me.
your
Yes.
mom is.
I'm a caretaker. I'll be on the toilet. Be like, "Hey, do you gonna?" I'm like, "Don't you see him on the toilet?" I'm on
She's
the
in
toilet
there.
trying to drop a deuce.
She's trying to give you an affirmation. That's what she was
Yeah.
doing.
So, should we tell our followers how we met?
I'll start with
Go
that.
ahead. Go
So
ahead.
Okay.
I met Chloe at a work function. We were all remote. We worked for Black Knight, who's not Black Knight anymore. And our department was big and we had a function that everybody should go meet each other. And I had just started. And it was here, I think, was it Winter Park?
I think it was in Winter
The Winter
Park. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a new bar lounge that opened up and it was really a cool place.
Was
And
that before COVID or it was
no,
after?
it was
After
during
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah, during
It was
COVID. Yeah.
like after COVID when people were, outside now without masks and stuff. So
Right.
our mutual friend Donna said, you got to meet Chloe. You're going to get along with her great. And Chloe worked
Yeah,
in a
you see, yeah,
different,
she was right.
yeah. Chloe worked in a different department, right?
Right,
So we met that night and then everybody left, because it was just
right.
like a meet and greet kind of thing. And I'm like, that's it. Let's go next door. There's some taco place I've been
Yeah,
wanting
that's
to try.
right.
So we
You
went
went
to
to
the
another
taco
place.
place. And of course, me and my selfies, we took selfies. And then after that, we're like, the night is young. Let's keep going. So we went to another place.
What?
Another
Chloe's out
place.
partying?
Yes.
Yeah.
First night
Yeah.
meeting Lynnette. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Then we went to another place, had live music, and they didn't sell alcohol. It was just wine and beer or just wine or something like that. And that's how me and Chloe met. And we've
Yep.
been friends ever
Friend ever
since.
Ever
And then
since.
since,
she
right.
got me.
Yes, I was
She left
working
her
at the
department.
department. Yeah, I
Yeah,
left that
she left
department to went to the department that we're in now, and
and
I
then
told
got
Donna,
me
and I was
out.
like, "Donna, hey,
Mhm.
Yeah,
tell Lynnette there's a
love
position
it.
over there. Come through, come through."
Yep, yep.
And
And so
then
and then
you
meanwhile,
interviewed
mean
and
yeah,
got the
meanwhile,
job. I was like,
yes,
"What the
yes.
hell?" So
But
that was what's
meanwhile,
up.
I was working in the same
Mhm.
department with Jenny. So that's how I met Jenny.
Yeah,
Right.
And
yes.
listen, everybody in that department was out to fend for themselves, and I'm
Yeah.
not like that. I am not
Right.
like that. So
Yeah,
I was
yes, you
like,
told me
well,
y'all
That
hated
is
that
really
department.
true because
yeah.
whenever I first started with the department at Black Knight, we had like a meeting and they introduced me. They were like, this is Jenny, blah, 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 blah. After the meeting, Lynette was the only person that reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I'm Lynette. Like, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll help you." And that's kind of how we, started because
I was feeling the vibe. I was
yeah,
feeling the
and I
Mhm.
vibe.
swear
I was like,
I'm a vibe
yes,
person. If I don't
Right.
yes.
vibe with you automatically, I already know we're
Yeah.
not cool. We ain't
I was feeling the vibe and I'm like, I think she's good. She's good.
yes.
And then we
She's
went to
good.
a meeting and
Yeah.
I could see her eyes and I could see mine and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's it." So I called her afterwards
Yeah, I was gonna
privately.
say we hopped on a call. Yes,
Yep.
we did. We
And
After the
hopped on a
meeting?
call.
that was the
That was
beginning of
it.
the end.
Yeah,
We
okay,
have
that was that one
nonstop
call, and that was
talking.
it.
We
Girl,
have
that was it.
nonstop
And I was
talking.
the same way. I was like, because I started saying stuff and then she started matching what I was
Yes.
saying. I was like, okay, girl, we
Mhm.
on the same page.
You're on the
Yeah.
same page. It's like, "Oh, okay, I
And
can
that
talk to
was,
this one right here."
That was
yes,
the
I was like,
beginning.
okay.
That was the
Because
beginning and
everybody in that department was so uptight. I don't know if it was because of the dynamic of the department and the way that it was ran, but it was just so like nobody it's hard to like find relationships when you work remote, right?
Especially when you work from
mhm.
home.
Yeah, because you're not like physically interacting with these people. Everything is virtually. So I don't know if it was just because of that and the dynamic of the department, but me and Lynette, we just like
Yeah.
clicked
Hit it off.
automatically. We were
Yeah.
just
Absolutely,
like, whatever.
absolutely.
And then
But
I
then Lynette
interviewed.
left me.
Yeah, but what did
Yeah,
I
she
tell
came
you?
over
But
to the
what did
other
I tell
side. She came
you?
over to
But
the
what did
Lynette
I
other
was like,
tell you?
side.
listen.
What did
Lynette
I
was like,
tell you?
listen, I'm gonna get you out. We hated that department, okay? Let's
Yes.
just be real.
Yes.
We did not like it. It was not what we were
No.
used to. But when
No.
Lynette left, I was so sad. I'm like, oh my God, who am I gonna talk to? But Lynette was like, I promise you, I'm gonna get you out of this
Yeah.
department.
Yes,
Okay.
Yep,
I did.
yep, and
And
then
she
Lynette,
did.
when she came over to the, our department, she was telling me about Jenny. I said, "Well, tell me about Jenny." And she's like, "She's
Yes.
this, she's that,
You're
she's
gonna
that." So,
love
girl, one of the
Jenny.
questions, I was like, "Well, what's happened? Why don't y'all like that department?" I was like, "What's going on?" And y'all told me a little bit. She told me a little bit about the
Mm-mm.
department. I was like, "Oh,
Oh
yeah, that
my
sounds like
God.
miserable." And then another position came, and I said, "Jeanette, tell your friend Jenny about this position."
Yes.
So
And
actually,
I
I
did.
got you and
You
Lynette
should,
and
girl.
Jenny
Yes,
in, and then
you
Lynette
did.
got Jenny in. So
You
Yes.
did. I remember, and I was like, "Oh my God, I know nothing about real estate. I know nothing about this." And she was
Mhm.
like, "Girl, don't worry." I remember on my very first day, Chloe messaged me
Yeah,
and
I
she was like,
messaged you.
"Hey,
I was like, "Oh,
girl."
no, man, no, no, no." I knew. I was like,
Chloe,
"Oh," I was hoping that wasn't too much. I was like, "Oh my God, I hope I didn't scare the
no,
girl."
because Lynette, when I was in our old department, Lynette would still call me. We would be
Yeah.
on the phone for a little
Yeah.
Okay.
bit. And she already told me about you. So when you
Okay.
reached
Okay.
out to me,
Cool.
I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is Lynette's friend."
This-
So I already knew you was cool.
exactly.
I already knew
Exactly.
you was cool. But
3
then
years later. 3 years
3 years
later,
later,
Okay,
here we
3
are,
years
right?
later, girl, I was trying not to show all of my personality because I know I can get a little rah rah sometimes.
raw.
I know. Oh my God, Jenny gonna think I'm
But
crazy.
I remember I was still in like training and you were like, "You want to shadow me? You want to hop on a call and like watch me work through my emails, my cases, all this
Mhm.
stuff." And then me and you just got to chit chat and you were like, "Yeah, I'm Haitian." I'm like, "You
Yeah.
Haitian, girl? My husband's Haitian
Yes,
too."
yes, girl.
Girl, I'm basically Haitian by association, okay?
Okay, let's take a shot to that. Draw shots for
Okay.
that one.
I love our friend dynamic though. I
Yes.
love
Yeah.
how we all are like very different, but we
Yeah.
are somehow the same at the
Very.
same
Yeah.
time, if that makes sense.
Right.
You
Because
know what it is?
Yeah.
It's the respect level. right?
Right.
Yes,
We're all
yes.
different,
We're all
but we
different. We have
respect
different
each other.
beliefs. We have different things,
Yes.
and
Yes.
if we do
Yeah.
Yes.
disagree, we say it
We talk
respectfully.
about it
We don't be
and
like,
we move
"You
Exactly.
little
on.
stupid bee."
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Not stupid bee. Don't do that shit again. The hell's wrong
Like,
with you?
F you. But then we move on, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. We like, no, girl, I
Yeah.
don't think you should do.
Yeah.
Especially me, because I sometimes Lynette, you can get a little rah too, and I'd be like, do not send that email.
And I'm like, "Send it, girl."
Stop that. Back away from the computer right now. Go take a walk.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be your
You
friend
know,
here, and
I
I'm trying
know,
to
and
not get you
I've been
fired.
working on that. I've been working on my anger management issues, and I've been really good.
She's like, I
I
gotta
have to
Same,
send
say,
them this. I'm like, no, you're
same.
not. No, you're
I've been really good.
not.
I've been really good about that.
Girl,
Hmm.
I'm telling you,
Mhm.
on my drives in the morning, I'm asking God for patience,
Yes.
to put love
Yes.
in my heart,
Yes.
to help me forgive people because I feel like my life has been like, rah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I
I'm
think
Ours,
just
we
like,
mine
all have
too.
been feeling that raw,
Yeah.
and they're like,
it's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a
breathe. It's
lot.
okay. Nobody's
Yeah.
trying to kill you. Just you're all right. You're
You
okay.
know what has been making every day at work? I mean, besides the management that we had, without naming names, right?
Mhm.
They were great managers or are great managers, was you guys, right?
Right.
Like, I love coming
Right.
to work, right? And knowing that we're gonna get on a team chat, and do our work.
I can say that makes my job enjoyable is you guys
Right.
because
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, granted, I
definitely.
love outside of you guys, I do love my job and like the dynamic, the bosses, the people that we work with, but you guys make it very fun. Like I don't
Yeah,
ever wake up
Oh,
and I'm like,
same,
ugh,
same.
I gotta go to
yep,
work. I'm like, oh, I'm about to kiki with my girls. Like,
yeah,
we about to talk so much crap. Like I don't
And that's
ever.
why we started this podcast too, because
yes,
we know that other
Yes.
people must feel the same way that we
yeah,
do, and they have the same kind of like girl besties.
And we want to give you guys a
yes,
reason to like, let's just come and relax. Let's take a shot. Let's drink some tea,
yes.
water.
Oh,
So now that we've introduced ourselves and we introduced why we started this podcast, we want to do a reoccurring segment called Listener's Corner. And this is
Uh-huh.
where we're going to be taking submissions from our listeners about real life situations that we
Okay.
can give our honest take on. So I have three
oh, we're in,
submissions. We're in
we're in
trouble,
Okay.
trouble.
girl.
Okay.
First submission is called The Marriage Rut. I've been married for 12 years, and honestly, it feels like we're more roommates than partners. We don't fight, but we also don't connect anymore. I love my husband, but I'm starting to wonder if love is enough. How do you know when to fight for it and when to let go?
Listen, you always fight for it. You always fight for it.
I love
You
that.
o
I
you
agree.
you always fight for it. No marriage is perfect, okay? Coming
Mhm.
from somebody who was married 28 years, right? You definitely fight for it. But when you see yourself fighting for it every day, every
Mhm.
week, every
Mhm.
month, and that other
Mhm.
person is not changing and not budging, and I'm not saying changing attitude, I'm not saying change the cat litter or whatever the problem is,
Mhm.
changing to make you happy as well, because
Yeah.
I always said in marriage, never forget to go on a date. Remember I told you
Okay.
that, Jenny?
Yep.
Still go on a date.
Yeah.
Pretend that
Yeah.
pretend he's still courting you and that he needs to get
Mhm.
you. He needs to get in
Mhm.
that thing. Okay? He has to
Yeah.
work for it. And that works both ways, right?
Yeah.
Both ways. You guys both have to work together for it. I mean, hey, some females get married and they're all sexy at the beginning, and then at the end, they let themselves go. I've been there. I've done that, right? Because
Girl,
life
same.
life gets you. Life gets you.
Mhm.
I have 4 kids. I'm running one to football, the other one to baseball, 10 million birthday parties. You don't have
Mhm.
time to go work out. You eat whatever's fast because everybody's at different things. And it's
Yep.
not that the female lets themselves go, it's that
Mhm.
they're doing work full time, taking care of the family, taking care of the house, and you still have to have enough energy to take care of yourself, and you just let it
Girl,
go.
yes.
We've all been there. We've all been there. But put that all aside, you got to fight for it. And that
Um,
means both of you. You can't be one
yes.
person
I
fighting
feel
for
like
it.
when you get to the point where you're the only one fighting for it, then
You give
that's when
up.
I feel like you should walk
You give
away.
up. Yep.
But I feel like a lot in today's world because I've got family members who were married and been divorced. I mean, me and Zeke, we've been married for a really long time. We've been together for a really long time. Don't ask me to do the math right now because I can't really think of it. But I feel like a lot of people give up very easily when it
Yeah.
comes to marriage. They don't want to try because me and Zeke, we've been through counseling, couples counseling, and it worked because me and Zeke had a very
Hmm.
hard time with communication at one point in our
Number
marriage.
one. That
Yes,
communication.
because we're
Number
both
one.
hard-headed. We both are very like headstrong, like I'm right and this is
Stubborn.
what it is and this
And
is
he's
like
Haitian.
girl.
And you know
Chloe
how the men
knows
are.
because Chloe, girl, we're
Want to
both
be
headstrong
also.
and like we both grew up very differently background wise. Like, so we both
Hmm.
have different perspectives on like just different things, like the way we should raise our children and like just the way we both carry ourselves or like the way that we are in public. So yeah, communication was very hard for us for a long time, but we did see a counselor and we went
You
to,
work through it.
the sessions and stuff and we worked through that. And I feel like a lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to like throw their hands up and say, I'm done, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
But
once the marriage gets into that roommate situation, it's hard
yeah.
because it's a cycle, right?
Mhm.
What are you doing? I'm coming home. We're gonna watch TV, eat dinner, watch
Mhm.
TV, and it's the same
Yeah,
thing
you gotta break
every
that
day.
cycle, go on
Yes,
dates, go
yes.
on
Yeah.
planned
Find a
trips,
hobby,
you know
right?
what I'm saying?
Find a
Yes.
Something you
sport
can
you
do
like
together
together.
to
Yes,
spark the fire back. That's what I'm
Yeah.
exactly.
thinking,
Yeah.
do something exciting.
Mhm.
Go see a
You
comedy
need that you need
show.
that tingly feeling. You know that tingly
Mhm.
feeling when you first meet somebody,
Yes.
right? And you
Mhm.
get like the butterflies in your stomach. That needs to continue throughout.
And that's
Yes.
hard to continue that all the time, especially when you day to
Mhm.
day going to work
Yeah.
and doing so.
Mhm.
You have to make
But you gotta
time to do
realize
that.
though, you gotta be like realistic though with your
Mhm.
relationship. Like not every day is gonna be like a movie where you
No.
like see,
Right,
like
exactly.
you're gonna have your downs and you're gonna have your ups and you just gotta work at like me and Zeke, we try to plan at least once to two times a month a date night where we're
Yes.
out, where we get dressed up, we like go out, have a few drinks, we come home. Like we try to do
No
that and
Noel.
that's
No Noel.
no
You yep.
Noel.
Mhm.
Which it is kind of hard for us sometimes because we don't really have like the support
Babysitter, right.
babysitter support wise, but we do even if we don't, we do like little dates at home. Like we'll put
Oh,
Noel to
okay, that's
bed.
cute.
We'll like do like a charcuterie board. We'll go out in the backyard on the patio, get the little light, fire pit
See?
blown,
That brings that
have a glass of
spark
wine.
back in, you know? You're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay."
So
Yes.
it's just all about working, you know, within like being realistic about relationships and how they
Yes.
should work and
Yes.
not feeling
But
I
like,
like
oh
agree.
my
Lynette
God.
said, you both have to want to do that,
You
you can't
both.
have one
Yes.
You
person, "I
both.
don't wanna do that, I don't wanna do that,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
I mean, at
Yeah.
that point, yes, I would throw my hands up and be like, you know what? I'm
Yep.
only getting older. I can't be out here trying. And
okay,
then,
if you don't wanna do it, yeah. So it's gotta
yeah.
be an effort
Exactly.
on both parts, and
Hmm.
you gotta realize that this is a partnership when you are married. It's
It's
a
a
Yes.
business.
partnership.
You know
Yes.
me.
It
I
Yes.
is
love
a
making money,
business
right? It's a
relationship,
business.
yes.
It's
It's
all
not just
right.
all
Chloe,
Yes.
butterflies and
you know what I'm
tingles,
talking
but
about,
it's a
right?
partnership too. That's
It's
my
a
partner,
partnership,
you
right?
know?
Yeah.
If you both don't want to hustle to work
Hmm.
at your relationship and make
Hmm.
money at the same
Hmm.
time, what are you working for? Right?
Hmm.
What are
You
you
Mhm.
working
almost got to
for?
think of it like it's a job. Like you're not
It
going to go
is.
to
Yeah,
your job and give
It is.
half of like or
right. And
10%.
then you gotta
You're
come
going to give
home
a
and give half.
100%. Yeah, you
Exactly.
Exactly.
gotta do the same thing. And that's one thing that we learned when we were going to therapy is relationship isn't 50-50. It's 100 and 100. Like you both
Mhm.
have to
Yes.
give
Both have to be in
100%.
it, yep.
You're
And
not
maybe
willing
some
to do
some
that.
days you might be 90 and they might be 100, you know what I'm saying?
And
But
that's when you
it's
carry
just
them. And that's
yeah,
when
And
you
that's
you
carry
can carry
them.
the
fine
one
because
ten
Okay?
percent right.
relationships are
When
Yeah.
not.
when your man is 20% coming home from work and he's had a bad day, right?
Mhm.
and you've been home with all the kids or whatever, and you've also, right? You both have to work together to pump each
Mhm.
other up, make them
Right.
have a better day. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be always you trying to do that, right?
Yeah.
And everybody
Right.
has different ways of showing it, right? Like I
Mhm.
used to do things that like I would cook or clean or
Mhm.
have the house clean or make a great meal because that's how I show I love you, right?
Love
I'm
language.
doing
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
this for
My love
you, right?
language
That's
is
yeah,
acts of service.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's and gifts. I don't know what it is. I could be broke, right? But I'll still figure out to get you something or make you something. And that's how you have to learn that person
Yeah.
what they like to cheer them up or vice versa.
That was good.
That
I
was a good
liked
one. That
that.
was a good
Yes.
I
one.
loved all the input.
Yes.
Okay, so the second submission that we have is single mom dating dilemma, which I think is going to be really good for Lynette.
Can we take that to another recording
No, you
because
know what? Let me just say mine. Single
that's gonna be
mom.
like 3 segments.
No, okay,
Listen,
we'll just start.
we
I'm just
should
gonna
do a
start it.
weekly who did Lynette date this week? What
Yeah,
dates did she
Nobody.
go out on
oh,
this
that's a
week?
Listen.
segment. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will go
Big
ahead and
segment.
because my part is going to be very short. I am
Mm-mm.
separated,
Oh, here we go.
legally married, separated,
I
and
still
Legally,
don't
I do not
understand this.
date.
I don't.
I'm not celibate, but what's the other word I told you?
It's called
I'm
booty
abstinent.
call. It's
Shut
called
up.
booty
I
call.
am
It's
abstinent.
called
I am
I.
abstaining from having any relationships before another
So
time. So yeah.
let's get into the second submission. Okay, so it says
Okay.
I'm a single mom of two teenagers. I've started dating again, but my kids are resistant to me being with someone new. I want love, but I don't want to damage my relationship with my kids. How do I balance it?
How
I
old
feel
are
Hmm.
like
the
this is a
kids?
really good. They're
That's
teenagers.
that's a tough one.
I
That's
It
think
a
is
that
a
tough
she
tough
should
one.
one.
wait. I think that she should wait until they're over 18 and out of the house since they're already teenagers. Or
No,
not
because
let
I
them
don't
see
think
who she's
that
dating.
I don't think that as single parents, we should stop ourselves from being happy because we have kids. I just think that we should, if we have kids and we're, single and dating, we should keep that from them. Like don't introduce them to somebody until
Yeah,
you
there,
know this
that
is probably the person.
if she cannot wait until they're 18 out of the house, then yeah, I would just be like that. Just be like, look.
Teenagers, that, but like grown adults, I don't know. Lynette, I don't know. You might have a different
Yeah, that's a
perspective.
different segment. I already told you, lady.
Well, okay, so
Well,
Lynette
your kids are
is
past 18, 20, so your
yes,
kids
Yes.
you're
they really
adult
Yeah,
don't
kids.
care.
my
So,
kids were older, they were adults. Yeah, but it was still hard. It's still hard.
hmm
Not
right,
was,
it
it's
still
still
is
hard,
right.
Yeah.
They still have
because
an input of what's going on. I don't know,
yes, they do.
Dominique.
Yeah, because Lynette still has kids that live in the house. So
Yeah.
like it's not like she can bring dudes over and like,
No.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Well, but that's
no.
what I'm saying. Even when I was divorced from my first husband, I didn't have guys come into my house because I had
Mhm.
a 13-year-old daughter. And no, you cannot
Mhm.
spend the night. You got to go home.
No.
Yeah.
You can't
No.
spend the
Yeah.
night. In fact,
No.
they didn't even see Dominique. Some of them didn't even see Dominique, you know? You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, you got to go. You can't spend the night. No, you got to
Yeah.
leave. No.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
So,
respect you know what? I respect that. I think that's what I would have done if I would have got divorced,
Mhm.
younger or
oh,
earlier
yeah.
and I had younger kids. I think I would wait until I knew that that guy was the one, like the one that I'm gonna
Yeah.
introduce him to my parents, my family, and then I would start bringing him to the house, but it's not like I'm gonna be Baskin Robbins having 31 flavors, you know?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
I would I would have done that if I was in that situation. I think I would wait
Mhm.
until you knew that he was the one before you bring him around your
Bring them
kids,
around the
you
kids,
know?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no matter what the age is, little, teenagers, adults. So,
Adults.
that's
Yeah.
my
I
thought
agree with that.
across. But
I agree with
I
that.
don't think you should stop your life and wait
I
till
agree with that.
Yeah.
because
But
listen,
there's
ladies, you
so
know my
much.
motto, you don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow.
YOLO. You only live
Okay.
You don't
once.
know. You don't
Okay.
know. Go do it. Go do it. So,
Yeah, I agree with that
mhm.
because
There's a lot of danger in bringing men into your house,
yes.
as
Yes.
even if it's a boy, but especially if it's a girl, because we hear about it all the time on TV.
Yeah.
Where we just had that one incident where that girl, Lynette in Central Florida, the stepfather supposedly was taking the daughter to school and end up killing her and
Oh
then
my
finding
god.
out that he was sexually assaulting her all that time. There's too much that going on. So that's why I say nowadays, maybe kind of
I think that
wait
would
or
be the
don't bring
thing
him to
for
the
me.
house.
I'm not
Yeah,
a single mom trying to date,
right.
but I could if I were in that situation, it would have to be a really, really serious relationship for me to bring anybody
Mhm.
around
Mm-hmm.
Noelle because I already have this like crazy mind where I think everybody's out to get me and my kid. So for
My
me,
anxiety.
yes, my anxiety. So I mean, for me, it would be I would even if it's somebody that I've been with, in a relationship with for a while, and you're like meeting my kid for the first I would still be like, I don't know. I think it would take a lot for me to start dating again, depending
Yeah.
on, like, how what the situation was with, like, my previous husband or whoever. Chloe, so you're not, like, gonna date at all, like, anymore? You're done. I mean, you're married still technically.
Chloe, get the
Come
hell
on.
out of here. You know,
I need to
since you're
I
talk
think
saying
it's
to you
that now.
first.
pointless. I really think it's pointless. But anyway, it's like you go on a date, it's like you're wasting so much time going on a date trying to get to know somebody. I could be in my
Mhm.
house. I could be with my chickens.
I
I
could
could be in
be
my
in
dog. I could be
bed.
watching TV. I could be in bed. I thank you. I could be asleep. Girl, no.
And nothing
Yes.
wrong with that. I'm just like, asking
I'm
for the
like, I
kids.
gotta go talk to people. I gotta open up to people. Gotta
I
tell
guess
you what what's
you
my
know what? I'm
favorite
making up for
color. Like,
Chloe then.
yeah.
Anyways, okay,
Mhm.
so let's move on to our last submission,
Last
which is
question. Okay.
called
Okay.
Careers versus Happiness. I've been at my job for 15 years. It pays well, but I'm miserable. I've been
Mm.
dreaming of starting my own business. It sounds like Chloe, but I'm scared of failing. Do I take the leap or stay secure?
If I was her, I would be making a plan, especially since she's making
That,
good money. She
yeah.
should be
Mhm.
saving like half of her check towards her business and researching business
Mhm.
ideas so that she know which business is a good business that she knows that she's going to profit from and maybe be doing that business on the side
Mhm.
while she's working. And then when she's able to make enough money to surpass her current income, quit that job.
Mhm.
That's my recommendation.
That was good. That's
That is
good.
good. I feel like
That's
a
just
lot of
what
Very
I was
good.
people
thinking.
have a fear of failure. I know for me
Mhm.
personally, that's the reason why I never took it took me so long to leave my previous job. I was there for like 9 years because I was afraid of failure. Like I knew I wanted to venture out and try something new, but I was too scared to do it. But I mean,
Mhm.
Mhm.
sometimes you just got to take that
Yeah,
leap of faith
I get
and
it. I
just do
get it.
it.
I don't think sometimes me is not scared to do anything. Sometimes I have too many things going on and I have to get rid of a couple things so I can focus
Mhm.
on other things. So that's why I don't want to
Mhm.
start anything until I finish something else. And you guys know what
Mhm.
we're going to finish in October. So we're not going to talk
Mhm.
about that. So that because we're not allowed.
Girl, yeah. I mean, being your own boss definitely has to pay off. I mean, I would
I'm
like I be trying to think of like what could I do because I want to be those people that are like I don't work. Like I love going to work. Work doesn't feel like work. That's what I want for
I've
myself.
never had that experience. All these years, I've been working since I was 14, and I don't think I've
same.
ever liked any one of my jobs. I
Except
never
for this
liked
one. I
them.
will say except
I
I
for
do like
this
this one.
one.
yeah,
This one is for one, it's work from home. Two, you don't
Mhm.
have the managers breathing down your back because that would drive
Yes,
me crazy.
yes.
Three, you
yes.
guys we're here so we can do that. And they're
Yeah.
so flexible. That I like. Now, the job itself, dealing with the customers, y'all know how I get. You know, that's why I have to go
I
I
have
find
to
think we
say,
someone
all get a
good.
little bit of like that, but
I have to say,
Yeah,
I love being a realtor. I love being a
yeah.
realtor.
Oh, that's
But
good.
it's
That
not
is your personality, Lynette.
you got to be a risk taker. So I think for me, if that's a good question because the person didn't say if they were married or not, right? So
mhm.
if you're married and you have a good income from your spouse, right?
Mhm.
And you're just not happy at your job, you're bringing that home and that's going to
Oh, that's
create
true.
tension in your marriage, right?
Mhm.
So if
Yep.
that one spouse can carry and support both of you and your family, right? Take that risk because you ain't going to
Yeah,
know if it's going to work if you don't take it, right? And your
true.
marriage will probably be a lot better because you're
Yeah.
not miserable coming home from a
Mhm.
bad job. But
Mhm.
if you're a single person and you're making really good money
Yeah, you
and
can't
you
do
want to
that.
quit that, what are you going
Yeah.
to do? You can't.
You can't
You
do that.
can't
You
do
can't
that.
do that.
Yeah.
You can't do
I
that
think like
unless
So,
Chloe
you do like a
said,
plan. Yeah.
yes.
making a plan and
Mhm.
getting yourself to a
Testing
point
out the
where
waters. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
testing out the
Yeah.
water. Do
So
our
here,
last little shot, ladies.
Oh, our last
Shot,
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 me and
shot,
Chloe, because
shot, shot,
Lynette
shot, shot,
is
shot, shot,
I'm
shot,
being
shot.
good. I'm being good. I'm being good. Stanley,
all right, take a
cheers.
shot.
Water.
Tea.
You know, I had to hydrate so I can keep looking young, right? I don't want wrinkles. You see this?
Girl, you look good.
I don't want wrinkles. So
So thanks for rocking with us on our
Yeah,
first
yes,
thank you.
episode.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Girl, Let Me Tell You.